Fixed income refers to investments that pay you regular and predictable interest income. So if you're wondering where you can put your money and get regular interest income, we are here to talk about that. We'll talk about what fixed income is, and this is a request from one of you, which I appreciate, how they work, why fixed income matters, types of fixed incomes, why fixed income is important in financial planning, risks in fixed income, and who should invest in fixed income. Hello good people, Jessie is my name, and this is the TMG Circle, where we are working towards getting out of financial survival mode to financial peace and ultimately financial freedom. If this is your kind of content, you're free to join the circle by subscribing to the channel. We post 2 videos per week, and also check us out on Instagram and TikTok, where we post every single day. So as I have said, fixed income is an investment whereby you get paid a fixed amount at regular intervals, which is usually interest, and you get back your principal upon maturity of the tenure of the fixed income fund. Think of lending money to a company, to the government, to a financial institution. In return, they promise to pay you back interest, and also you get back your principal. So how do they work? You want to invest 100,000 at an interest rate of 12,000 for 5 years. So annually you'll be getting 12,000. Okay? And at the end of the tenure of 5 years, you get back your 100,000. So what you will get is 12,000 times the 5 years you had invested, that is 60,000 plus your 100,000 back. So in essence, in 5 years, you make 60,000 from the 100,000. If it is 9%, whichever is applicable, and it is usually agreed upon beforehand. A few things to note about fixed income. Number 1, the income is known in advance. 2, timeline is very clear. 3, it is a low risk investment. Let's now get to the different types of fixed income. Number 1, government fixed income, which is a low risk. This is issued by the government. For instance, in Kenya, they have for 91 days, 182 days, and 364 days, called treasury bills. Then there are treasury bonds, which are between 2 years and 30 years. And there are also infrastructure bonds. Number 2, we have corporate fixed income. They are issued by corporates raising fund for their business in form of corporate bonds and commercial paper. They give you higher interest as compared to the government bond. Corporate fixed income has a higher risk as compared to the government fixed income. Number 3, fixed income funds, pooled investments. This one is classified under unit trust. So this is the product you get at Kuza Asset Management and Etika Capital. As I always state, the links are down below, either in the description or the first comment, if you're interested in opening a fixed income fund. For the fixed income fund under unit trust, the reason you choose that as compared to the government and the corporate is because this one, they now diversify, and someone is doing it on your behalf, not speculating. See, if when you do it yourself, you have to speculate and you have to try and look for deals. This time, when you put them in a unit trust, the fund manager invests the money in different assets on your behalf. So the difference between the first two and this one is: number 1, diversification; number 2, professional management; and of course, The disadvantage is it comes at a cost. So when you're weighing your options as to whether to go for the first two or the third one, you weigh whether, even if you pay the commission for the fund manager, are you still going to get higher as compared to what you're getting in the first two? What is the importance of fixed income in your financial planning? One, it will give you predictable cash flow. Of course, depending on your investment, it can give you either quarterly or monthly. It gives you stability because you know how much money will be coming every quarter or every month. It can be a strategy to replacing your salary. Number two, capital preservation. Fixed income focuses on protecting your capital and growing your money steadily. Like I have said, it's a low risk, so you expect low returns. Number three, lower volatility. Unlike shares where they fluctuate overnight, this one is a bit stable. Of course, prices don't swing wildly, and it gives you less stress, especially if you're a startup investor. You know, as you progress, you will have started having some level of risk appetite because you don't want to remain constant. You want to keep growing, and for you to grow to some extent, you have to start embracing risks. So when you're starting up, this is a good one because you don't have to stress over price fluctuations. The next one, it gives you portfolio balance. We have already said it focuses on stable investments, which means there are no fluctuations. So the portfolios will be stable, especially during market crashes and economic uncertainty. Do fixed income have risks? Of course, yes. Any investment has risk. It's the level which varies. Number one, interest rate risk. When interest rate goes up, the bond prices go down. And of course, the long-term bonds are more affected by the changes, okay? Inflation risk. If you have invested your 100,000 today, you earn 12,000 today. You earn 12,000 in 5 years. Are you growing or are you stagnant? That is why they are not very ideal for someone who wants to grow. They are ideal for someone who wants stability. Then there is credit risk. The issuer may default. Maybe the corporate, they don't have cash flow at the moment and they end up defaulting on the bond. So that is also a risk. Liquidity risk. If you need the money now, sometimes it may be difficult to get a buyer. So it's not an easy sell, of course, unlike money market when you call up your funds and it just comes to you. Okay? Where does fixed income fit in your financial planning? Number one, income management. It assures you of regular income. Yes, it is not appreciating, it is not growing, but it is regular. Saving an emergency fund. You can put your emergency fund there because there is no risk, especially not all of it, but a portion that you may have a few days before you can liquidate. Investment planning. It provides medium to long-term capital protection because your money is growing gradually. It is not in a high-risk setup that you can lose your money. Retirement planning. It can become your source of income when you retire. Remember, if you're getting it monthly, then it means you're in a position to have a sustainable day-to-day lifestyle. Who should invest in fixed income? If you want steady income, and if you want to talk about steady income, then you have to have a reasonable amount so that you get a reasonable return. Don't think that you're going to put your 500,000 there and expect huge returns. You have to weigh your options. Remember, this is stable, so it's not appreciating. So you have to look at it from a bigger amount perspective so that it gives you a good amount. For instance, if you put 1 million at 12%, how much do you get? 120,000. So with that, you'll be able to say, my lifestyle, I only can afford 120,000. If you're risk averse, you don't want to get into any risk, you don't want to stress over fluctuation of share prices, you don't want, you just want a peaceful setup. If you're nearing retirement, so that you start creating a fund for your retirement. If you're saving for a known future goal, say like you want to save for your dream home, or perhaps you want to upgrade your car in the next 2 years, you start creating a fund. Want to protect capital from market stocks? If you're scared of the fluctuations in the stock market, then this one is also for you. So after watching this video, if you would want to open a fixed income fund, feel free to pick the links on the description or the first comment and join Etika Capital Limited or Kuza Asset Management Limited and grow your investment. They have always been among top 10 providers, so don't be left out. Join them today. If you have any questions about the fixed income, drop them in the comment down below. If you have any other request as to the different discussions that we can have in line of personal finance, investment and all that, feel free to put in a request. This video is actually a response to a subscriber request. Okay, thank you so much for the support you have shown this YouTube channel, but I'm glad the circle is growing and we are all taking that first step towards our financial peace. If you missed our last episode, we talked about the new product by Etika Capital. It is called Etika Multi-Asset Special Fund. Please check it out. Perhaps it's something you would be interested in, and perhaps it's an investment you would look to get into in this new year, where the year is still young, so you can still make some decisions. Yes, thank you so much for watching this video and see you on the next one. Bye bye.